Hey everybody, this is Tambeyoda. So today we're going to be taking a look at issue number 64 of Build Your Own R2-D2. This is from DeAgostini. This is basically what we're going to get in the pack for this issue. And we'll take a look at the magazine itself, as you can see. Let you know what's in the articles or what's in here. You got your table of contents. Model making part 3. The second Death Star. This is outrageous. Like the things that they did in this movie with model making, completely crazy. Now we have the droid dictionary. So this is a LR57 combat retail droid. And now starting on page 8 is all of our instructions. So this is a pretty lengthy episode or issue in that these are all the pieces that we get inside. Now these are all the pieces that we're going to need to pull from our inventory. So we have our microphone, our spacers with our top disc, our red and blue display lenses. Display and lens. Now you have to probably go through and test because there's a yellow and green and a blue and red. So you need to test to see which one is which. And then from issue number 22, there is this function display. There's an LED screen and another lens. So all of that stuff you're going to need for building this. Now going through the instructions just really quickly. Yes, that's about 8 pages worth of instructions right there. So yeah, not even counting this page, that would be 10 pages of instructions if we did. So like I said, this is going to be a pretty lengthy episode. Now this is everything that's in this issue. This is what comes in the next issue. Some of the projector lenses, dome details, and cable clips. So. All right, well, let's go ahead and get out all the stuff that we're going to need. So let's flip to that page. So first thing is we'll go ahead and pull out our dome. So we'll take that off. I have a feeling we probably won't be able to put this back on after we're done. Pull off this piece. Set this to the side. We need to pop this off. Okay, and main piece that we're going to need is this. Go ahead and open our pack. Now, some of the stuff that's in this issue are pieces that we'll actually need. All right, so there was a strange piece that was in issue number 1, or one of the first issues. And a lot of people, I always see them on the forum, they're always asking, well, what's this piece? I don't remember seeing it. Well, this piece is the replacement for that piece. Oh, no, I did find that piece. So this is the piece that I was talking about right here. And this is the replacement piece. So you can see how it's a little bit different now. I have no idea what that is either. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled all these out and arranged them or organized them as best I could. These are all the different types of screws that we have in the 3 packs that we got. All right, so we're going to flip this piece upside down and it's going to go in just like this. And there is going to be a screw that goes in from the bottom down here. And that's one of those long screws that we got right here. Very good. All right, so step number 1 through 4 is done. Now we need to go ahead and bring up this piece right here, and this is where we're going to attach this to, and we're going to attach that with 2 of our silver screws. So these are 4mm long screws. Flip that closed. All right, so next, what we need to do is we'll take this piece right here, and we're gonna feed this wire through here, and it's gonna go right here. So once we have that on there, then we're gonna go ahead and put in our dome. But first of all, what we want to do is we want to remove our temporary tape that we had on there. Okay, so it's going to go in through there, and then we just got to line the key up. I got to come on up from underneath and line all this up. There we go. I just had to jiggle this a little bit. This was kind of out of whack. It wasn't in there straight. But now after I wiggled that, then that dropped down. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we need to take this panel, and just like I've shown before, you have an arrow that goes right here that shows the short stub, and that's gonna go into right here. And then once you have that on, then you will flip over this piece right here. So this is how we're going to be working with this right now. All right, so we need all of these spacers. These are what we're going to be working with right now. These spacers are going to go in here so that you can screw on the cap onto the dome so the dome stays attached. Get our sprue cutters, and we'll just go ahead and do that right over here. Okay, so we're going to take one of each of these, and there is a wide open side and then a short side. So we're going to take and drop one of these down into each one of these. Sorry, you're not going to be able to see this. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see this. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to screw these in. So what I'll do is I'll use the short one first. So there's a short top one, and then there's a bunch of longer ones. So I'll use the short one because that goes in the one that doesn't have the spacer, and then I'll use these for the longer ones that do have the spacer. It's going in really easily, really easily. Let's go ahead and, oh, butter. All right, now with all 6 of those in, with the 5 long ones and the 1 short one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this lens cap. It's gonna go right here. And there is a notch, and you can see the notch cut out of the lens cap. There is a little divot that you're gonna put that notch into. And then we're gonna take this piece right here. This is the red and blue. We could test it in just a little bit, see what it looks like through there. But when we go ahead and put this on, it's going to attach like this. So it should attach just like that. All right, so we got that first piece in. Now for the next, and we need this contraption right here. Okay, so, all right, so to get this in, you have to slide it up underneath here and then push it down. There we go. So far, all the screws that we've used for this build have been already provided, so. Okay, so the next piece is going to come over here. So we're going to skip a section and come over here. And we have this long piece right here that we're going to bring into there. And we're going to screw it into here. And we're going to need some more of those silver screws, I presume. All right, so that goes there. All right, so next piece that we're gonna attach is gonna go right next to this piece right here. It's gonna be this little lens right here. And I gotta make sure that I put this on correctly because there's a notch that has to be placed in there. So that notch faces down. So it's gonna go in just like this. And this is gonna be a rough one because that's weird. I always assumed that this just moved, but it doesn't. Okay. Up. All right, so we're going to use the black self-tapping screws again. Other. All right, so that should be good. Those should be all the pieces that we're going to be putting in today. One last thing that we need to do, I didn't do that earlier, is I need to go through here and find where we're going to put these 6 pieces. Yeah, okay, so this is where we're applying these screws at. It's going to be right here. So these 6 holes right here are are going to be where we place these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and get these cut. Now I'm already aware that these have been known to strip, so we'll go from there. And like I said, if I need to buy metalled versions of these, and I'll find some place where I can get them, hopefully in the United States. I know that I've heard some people say that they go and are buying screws and just cutting them down to the correct size, but let's see here. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Okay. I'll just take these real slowly, and then once I feel some pressure, then I'll stop. I didn't even feel any pressure, but it felt like it was at the bottom already, so went ahead and stopped. Seemed to be working fine for me. All right, well, they seem to be just fine, so we'll go ahead and go with this, see what happens in about a month when we do the next issue. Like I said, everything looks fine, so we'll go from there. All right, well, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. I want to thank you guys for watching. This is Tambeyoda, and I'll see you guys next time.